And I don't even know if I don't know if I call him a good Bruce Wayne either.
See, because he's so attractive, so it's okay. That's the only thing we're gonna give him. Like that, he looked good in the movie. That was about it. This is just a terrible movie, and that's partially not his fault.
Was he the first one with the nipples on the costume?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's partially not his fault. That's Joel Schumacher.
I'm pretty sure.
Which I'm sure we could all talk about how great of a director he is.
I'm pretty sure it's in his contract to have the bat nipples. So I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure it's in all his contracts. Any movie, he says, "I want my nipple shown."
Yeah.
Ocean's 11. I'm pretty sure I saw some nipples. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Him and Brad Pitt have like a nipple fight.
yeah. That might have been his director's cut. That's why a lot of people.
Ridley Scott came in and.
They brought in Ridley Scott as a guest director for director's cut.
Specifically for the nipple scene.
Yeah, specifically for the nipple scene. Exactly. Yeah. They knew he can grab that intenseness. That those two actors, he can get that intenseness out of those two actors and get that nipple scene really going. So, do you have an underrated actor you wanted to bring up?
Actor?
I'm sorry, director. I'm sorry, director. We didn't get the actors yet. I'm sorry.
I got plenty of them. I don't like. It's really tough for me because a lot of directors I like, everyone knows, but I guess Edgar Wright.
Okay.
I guess some people. I just like another one. He does like Shaun of the Dead. He did like all those movies, Hot Fuzz, World's End.
Okay, yeah, Baby Driver, right?
Baby Driver, which is a new one, which I actually really liked. And his movies, what's cool about them is you can always go back and you can always catch something different. There's so much going on in his movies. He's another one that likes to do the single take things, like from Rope, especially in Shaun of the Dead. There's a couple takes he does where Shaun walks to the grocery store and he does it in like, I'm pretty sure in like maybe like one or two takes, and you can see him just walking and interacting with people, and it's just shows how much those actors can pull off. But I just love his movies. They're funny. They're like Baby Driver. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely a good movie. That just came out this year too. So it's like all his stuff. So
now I know you're a big Guy Ritchie fan.
Oh yeah.
Would you consider Guy Ritchie an underrated director?
He's done too many big budget movies now, like Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that. But I love Guy Ritchie. I mean, I've seen all his movies. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, probably my favorite. Snatch.
Snatch is a good one.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll. Did you like that one?
Rock and Roller, yeah. I like all his movies. I'd put all three of those up on the same category.
Do you think he kind of got hurt by the Madonna thing?
He directed a Madonna video.
He directed the Madonna movie, which is one of the worst movies ever made.
Yes. The entire time he was married, he only made bad movies.
Yeah.
This is a true story.
Yeah.
No, it is a true story.
He did Mean Machine. That was pretty good. It was
he was married?
I think so. It's when the Mean Machine is The Longest Yard knockoff. Not a knockoff, but it's The Longest Yard, but with football, like soccer football.
That's right. Yeah, he did that one. That's got like it's almost like Green Street Hooligans, kind of.
Yeah, but no, this one's a direct. Like it's the same exact movie.
Oh, okay.
Like it's The Longest Yard, but with soccer.
Okay.
Like they're prisoners.
Okay.
But they're playing soccer.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It is. It's really good. He did that one. But yeah, I mean, besides that, you're right. Yeah, he did Swept Away, which put a nail in his coffin. But then he came back with like Sherlock Holmes and Uncle movie, Special Uncle, and I think he did another one. He did the King Arthur movie, which I haven't watched yet.
That was not much of a comeback for him.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the main character from Sons of Anarchy in it.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, he's awesome. But I didn't see the movie yet.
Yeah, but when I think King Arthur, I don't think Charlie Hunnam, unfortunately.
I do.
Oh, he's fine in the role. Like he looks a little too
Thuggish.
Tom Hardy-esque. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to explain, but Tom Hardy will never be like the really suave guy because you always think he's going to deck you.
Right.
Charlie Hunnam's got that same problem
right
now.
He's got the thug walk.
He definitely has the Charlie Hunnam swag walk.
Charlie.
Apparently, when he filmed King Arthur, he had to relearn his English accent because he was so used to doing Sons of Anarchy. He lost it. So
right.
He had to go back to like a coach to like help his dialect. I guess it's pretty funny.
Well, at least he's not like Tom Hardy, who whenever Tom Hardy does an American accent, you can't understand a word he says. Right.
Yeah.
So
just when he's in a gas mask. Right?
No, did you ever see that other one with Shia LaBeouf?
Well, he gets like
I can't understand a word he was saying the entire movie.
He gets shot in the throat though.
Oh, so he was trying to put like this thing on.
No, I don't know. I think he just can't do it.
Yeah.
But he did get shot. They get shot in the throat. Yeah.
Okay. Because I am a big Tom Hardy fan. I actually really like Tom Hardy a lot.
That's why he didn't talk in Warrior, I guess. He like barely spoke.
He did, yeah.
And that kind of put him on the map in America.
He was Bronson. He talks a lot in that.
Yeah, but he's British.
And he's naked.
Touche.
He does get naked in it. It's true.
That's pretty...
My type of movie.
I just loved him in... did you guys see Dunkirk? Have you guys seen
Oh,
Dunkirk?
that was good.
Yeah, he was good in that.
He was awesome in that. I mean, I loved...
I actually understood him less in that than
Really?
Batman, yeah.
Interesting.
That entire movie, he's got the stupid mask
Yeah.
on. I didn't even know
That's
it was
true.
him until like halfway through.
That's true. You're right.
Sean Connery did his voice, that's why.
I wish.
In Batman, he did. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did do it in Batman. It's like a high-pitched Sean Connery. So if I had to pick an underrated director, I have one in mind. It would actually be somebody we have in this room. The Danimal would be my underrated director. I've watched the Danimals movies.
He's got one movie. He's got two.
No, he's got
actually.
two movies. Three. That's right. I've seen all three. Very good.
I'm going to have to witness these.
You're going to have to. He should enter them in the Cannes Film Festival.
They should rename it the Dan Film Festival.
There you go.
I'm the Tommy Wiseau.
I don't know about that.
He's like a homeless man's Tommy Wiseau. So...
On a small budget.
Yeah, I mean, very small budget. Didn't have all the mystery money like Tommy had.
Yeah, I directed, produced, and acted in all those movies.
He did.
So.
I mean, who else can say that?
Tommy Wiseau.
Wrote, directed, produced, and
Stallone.
acted in it. I guess Stallone, yeah.
Rocky.
I'm
Yeah.
on par with
Couple
Stallone.
guys. He's on par with Stallone. He's almost
with
there.
looks. So, I mean, that's about it.
Yeah, current Stallone right now. Looks, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Facelift Stallone, yeah.
Yep.
I could definitely see that.
All that plastic surgery I got done.
Yep. I could definitely see that.
I'm squaring it up just to make sure right now.
Now, we're going to get into a fun part. Let's get into some overrated directors.
Oh, man.
So who we got here with some overrated
Man,
directors?
I got a good one.
Dan says he's got a good one. Bob-o Cop.
You already know one of mine, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Darren Aronofsky.
I knew that was coming. Yep.
He is the worst. He made like 2 good movies, and people think he's like a godsend. And they just keep watching his movies, so he keeps making them.
Wasn't he just married or dating Jennifer Lawrence?
Probably.
I think he was.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's the guy who
Ew.
made
Wrestler.
Mother. Yeah, that's what I mean. He made
Well, the
2
Wrestler
good
is
ones.
The Wrestler
awesome.
was actually really good.
Requiem for a
2
Dream.
good movies. Name the other 2.
Pie.
Pie. Come on, man.
Pie is not a good movie.
Black Swan.
Don't even start.
Oh, Black Swan was good. Well, no, never mind. I'm taking that back.
What about Noah? That was pretty good.
Ugh. The Fountain is awful.
Yes.
He just makes... Somebody needs to stop him. He's the opposite of what I want from every other studio director. Like, they need to set limits. Because the minute they give him money, he just makes nonsense. He has trees with hair that are the past in the Fountain. He has Mother, where Javier Bardem is maybe Jesus.
Okay, yeah.
You can watch the entire movie, and then you don't even know who Jennifer Lawrence is.
I wanted to see
There's
that.
there's a giant shootout in the middle of it.
I'm all for
It's
that.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna go watch it tonight. Mother.
Exclamation point.
You gotta have the exclamation point.
Michelle Pfeiffer's in that too.
She
isn't
is,
she?
and Ed Harris. It's a shame because
Ed
everybody
Harris,
in it
oh,
is
man.
talented.
Yeah, that's some good cast right
And
there.
Kristen Wiig, because he couldn't find anybody dramatic.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else was like, no, we're not going to be in an Aronofsky film. Put Hugh Jackman in it again.
Poor Hugh.
Another hot one.
Requiem. Come on, man. It's a good one.
I'm just gonna name hot actors as we're talking about
Okay,
this, 'cause
okay. Too bad he can't do anything besides Wolverine.
That's not true.
That's not true. Prisoners, he was very good.
Swordfish, yeah.
If when we get to I like that. When we get to underrated actors, he would be one of them. I think he's good. He just does. They just don't.
What's your other Aronofsky favorite? Because you said The Wrestler was good. What's your other one?
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem.
It's not favorite, but it's a good movie. I don't even like the movie that much. But
Right.
I can tell it's a solid film.
Yeah.
The rest is just trash. He just throws paint at a film reel.
You really didn't think The Black Swan was that good?
Oh, it's awful.
I didn't like Black.
Yeah,
Awful?
whoever
I wouldn't say it was
saw
awful.
It was kind of weird.
Actually,
I mean, it's
don't
weird.
like
Well,
Requiem for a
he does
Dream.
weird stuff.
Well,
but-
not even. Yeah, but I don't know. like the story was cool. Like it was like I like what happened, but
if it wasn't for Darren Aronofsky,
I don't know.
We would not get Mickey Rourke as a bad Russian accented villain in Iron Man 2.
Exactly.
I mean, he should get just props for that happening.
No, the Marvel Universe credit.
Yeah,
at least
he's got the credit for that.
All the money that goes from this Avengers Infinity should pretty much just be given to him for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, Nicolas Cage, because he turned down the role. See, it all goes back to Nicolas Cage.
Oh, he was supposed to be the Russian whip guy?
He was supposed to be the wrestler.
Oh, he was supposed to be the wrestler, that's right, but he didn't want to take steroids.
So he said, you know who would take steroids?
Mickey Rourke. He doesn't give it.
From Rumblefish, when we used to be in it together. Bring your way back.
I mean, Mickey Rourke doesn't care. He'll put anything in his body, right? So he'll do some steroids.
And other stuff.
It's an awesome movie, though.
Oh yeah,
and you don't have to be a wrestling fan to enjoy it.
No, yeah,
right?
because I didn't like wrestling when I watched that, and it was really good.
It doesn't seem like a movie he would do. Like, it's very strange.
Yeah.
You can almost tell that somebody else was involved.
Yeah.
Setting limits for Aronofsky, because otherwise it's just nonsense.
Not enough weird tree shit in it.
And Marissa Tomei's in it. One of my favorites.
Marissa Tomei's in some great films.
Yeah,
she's very attractive.
My cousin, my cousin Vinny.
My cousin Vinny. Yeah.
Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, which is probably one of the greatest dramatic thrillers of the last 10 years.
With Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah.
Ethan Hawke. The what?
The two Utes.
Yeah.
Did you have an overrated director, Dan? You said
yes.
you said it's a bit controversial.
This one not so much.
Oh, okay.
My actor is controversial, but
okay.
James Cameron.
Oh,
big time. I'm not talking.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
Hear me out. I'm not talking about Terminator, James Cameron.
Right.
I'm talking about Avatar and Titanic. Those movies are super grossing movies. For what reason, I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Both movies, in my opinion, are terrible and get way too much credit. Especially Avatar. I can't stand that movie.
I completely agree with you.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Well, get ready for 3 more.
I don't
understand how there's even going to be 3 more.
I don't get why people like Avatar. I love sci-fi. I love that kind of stuff, but the movie just was nothing special and it was very boring, you know.
Pocahontas with blue people?
Yeah, or Fern Gully with blue
Creepy.
people. It's like they're like, oh, the visuals, and maybe then I don't even remember being that blown away
it's like
by
you're watching a video game. It's
I don't remember even being that blown away by the visuals because everyone kept talking about the visuals. It's like, okay, I guess I don't know. I don't see anything that great about it.
No,
and especially now. I mean, I know like again this is a while ago, but I feel like even Star Wars at that time could have outdone the visuals, and I don't know. I just didn't think it was that.
Now you're talking about a guy who went from no visuals in Terminator 1, which is like probably one of the best sci-fi action movies ever. How does he go from that to over visual?
Yeah. You got the Aliens movie, which is probably
second one. Yep.
Favorite Aliens movie is the second one.
It's great. Terminator 1 and 2.
That's funny. My overrated director, one of my favorite directors, did Aliens movies. It's full circle.
It is.
You go for Joss Whedon, you got all 4.
The only thing the big thing I like about it, he always put Bill Paxton in his stuff. He even directed a Bill Paxton music video. Bill Paxton, Martini Ranch.
That's
used
right.
To be a singer. But I just think he's a little overrated.
The only thing I'll give him for Titanic, which now I hated the visuals in Avatar, but I love the visuals in Titanic.
I mean, the actual Titanic sinking scene. If you do like just that, and that's the entire movie, that was actually really cool.
Yeah,
that part.
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately, you have the whole love story in the beginning, but
they got
for
to
3
like
hours.
they even got down to like what the Titanic looked like. I mean, visually that was a spectacular movie. But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. Other than that, whatever.
Now, overrated, maybe you guys would agree with me, or maybe he's not rated at all now, but he's been used a lot, especially by a certain company. Zack Snyder. I would consider him overrated.
Yep, he was on
What?
my list.
But is he rated at all? I don't even know.
Well, he's having a rough time right now. But
He was on my list too.
Watchmen,
Ugh.
huge fan of the comic. Huge fan of the comic. As I'm sure you guys are too. Well, Dan, if you've ever read it, have you read The Watchmen?
Yeah.
You read The Watchmen, right, Bob? Yeah. Comic's great. The movie, he's seemed to miss the point. I don't know what he missed.
It's visually fine.
Visually, it's fine.
That's
it's just something